Hello.
Good evening, everybody. Hi there.
Hey there. This is Miss Carmen. Get it, the charming and vivacious and talented Miss Carmen. Get it,
Ooh,
that is.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Over here on the piano and later on the house and the organ, Stephen Lucky. El Señor Suerte.
I am
That
suerte.
was lovely, Steve. Now swing it.
Muy suerte.
Can you swing that? That was cute. Whoa. This is almost feeding back. We never turned it down, did we? Oh, well.
I did.
Oh, and last but not least, behind the scenes, you can't see her, but we get a good shot. The Teen Tech, everyone, let's give her a round of applause. She's got her headphones on. She's working the live stream, and Facebook is always changing things. She's also on YouTube a little bit. She's got 2 laptops rolling. So thank you, Teen Tech. Yes.
Thank you, Team Tech.
So much more fun to have her here.
Lots to celebrate this week.
What?
Lots to celebrate this week, folks.
That's right. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. It's finally a federal holiday.
Yeah. And not only that,
Your mic isn't on. My mic is not on.
it's Father's Day Eve. Wait a minute.
Apparently my mic is not on.
What keeps going on with that?
I don't know. It cut out earlier too during our sound check.
it just didn't turn on.
It didn't turn on. Turn me on. Turn me on. Whoa. I think it's. Oh gosh. Okay. One moment, please. Moment. Checking it. Check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. He's checking the board. 1, 2, 3.
It's not happening. I don't know what the
It's always something, isn't it? Swear to God, we did a sound check. We're in here for hours and hours.
Try it again.
Check. 1, 2. Is it up? Yeah. Okay. So can you tell Monique where to look to see if my channel is up or not?
That's her channel.
So when I talk, you can see the levels bounce? Cool. All right. How's it now?
Should switch those out probably.
I think it's... Wow. Anyway, happy Juneteenth. Like I was saying, it's about time. It's finally a federal holiday. It's about time, even though not all the states apparently are recognizing it, but that's got to change.
And it's Father's Day Eve.
So that means
Woo-wee!
Happy Father's Day to Steve Lucky and to all of you who don't pick up the phone
That
on
means
Father's Day.
Big glass of bourbon.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Hey, you guys, send a little notice. Facebook has changed its little profile, so now the Teen Tech only gets this teeny little window to read the comments. It's a recent change. It started last week. So send her, maybe they could send a message on Facebook. No? Okay. Don't. All right. But send in some dedications. We know we've got a couple of birthdays we missed last week. We're going to do a little shout out. If you have somebody else we'd like to do a dedication to, we would love to do that on the air, as it were. And one more favor, right, Steve? If you could share the live stream. Thank you.
Just like your mama
And
said.
as the Teen Tech,
It's nice to share.
sharing is caring. And as the Teen Tech says, if you're on YouTube and you like the music, please like the video, like the channel. She never said that. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I'm the one that said, if you like the music, like it. She just says, like it. It's very demanding.
Okay, let's get to the music.
And in honor of Father's Day,
Yes.
we'd like to do a parody of this classic song. We get a lot of requests for this one, so it seemed like a good day, Father's Day weekend, to do this one. So this song was written in 1935, a long time ago. Many people are familiar with it. Lots of recordings, lots of performances. But don't be tempted to sing along, folks, because tonight we're going to share with you Steve Lucky's discovery of the original lyrics. A long time ago, a second lieutenant named Spears returned to the States after being overseas 3 years. His wife said, "Welcome home, dear. But since you've been gone, you see, we've been blessed with a darling baby, and a cute little one is he." She took that baby in her arms and said, "Benny is his name." He said, "I've been gone away 3 years, darling, can't you please explain? And so I won't feel so dumb." He said, "Tell me, where did little Benny come from?" And every time he asked, she'd say, "Benny's from heaven." His face got red, but still she said, "Benny's from heaven." He said, "I've asked the neighbors that come around, but no one can seem to remember Benny coming down." Now he said, about a little thing like this, I ordinarily wouldn't bother. But mama, one thing I know about children, I'm sure they gotta have fathers. And when I look at Benny, I can plainly see Benny must be from heaven, 'cause he does shine from me.
On the guitar, everybody.
Hey! I was gonna go for two, when I was so rudely cut off. No, go ahead. On the piano,
just tinkling away.
You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Treat them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, there must be showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven. There'll be pennies from heaven. There'll be pennies from heaven for what you and me.
Miss Carmen, get it singing the Eddie Jefferson treatment of the classic. Pennies or bennies from heaven.
Benny's from heaven. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Steve, are you taking? Oh, there he goes.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy quarantini. It's become
Happy
Father's Day.
I'm drinking. Happy Father's Day.
Okay.
You know,
I said, what do you want to do for Father's Day, Steve?
You know, I should do like a whole Minute Maid orange juice number.
I think I can get some prosthetics to make your ears stick out even further if you're talking about Bing Crosby. No offense. No offense. Big fan. Big fan over here.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Okay, that's totally irrelevant or irreverent or both.
It's both. And speaking of irreverence.
Speaking of what you said you wanted to do on Father's Day, Steve Lucky's going to play some blues for you all. Hope you're in the mood for some blues.
Something by the great Jimmy Rogers. I don't think he actually wrote this. It might have been Sonny Boy Williamson the first or somebody else like that. But the version I know is from my hero, Jimmy Rogers, not the singing break man.
Are you watching?
A little tune called I'd Rather Be Sloppy Drunk. And it goes like this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, put your hands together. Yeah.
Well, I'd rather be sloppy drunk than anything I know. Well, I'd rather be sloppy drunk than anything I know. Bring me another half a pint, man, and you will see me go. I'm gonna drink it while I'm up, woman. Drink until I fall. I'm gonna drink it while I'm up, woman. Drink until I. Now, if you're talking about stop drinking, you ain't talking to me about nothing at all. All right, Carmen. Carmen, get it out there. I said, so bring me another half a pint. I said, bring me another half a pint. Well, I believe I'm gonna get drunk, boys, and we're gonna raise the sign. Oh, yeah. be drunk.
Oh!
Some blues for you there.
Steve Lucky preparing for his Father's Day. Oh, it's funny. It's kind of funny. What's next?
Some Gene Krupa.
Yes. You know, we've had a lot of themes during our shows in the more recent past, so more recent weeks, right? And, well, we don't have a single artist, but I'm a fan, as is Steve Lucky, of Anita O'Day. Anita O'Day, very long career. I just watched a YouTube video of her sitting in with Les Paul at a live gig at the Iridium, and she's quite old at that point. And Les Paul's saying, "Yeah, you know, I remember we were like, oh look, we were in New York." And we were like, "Oh, it was 1934 or something." I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense.
Well,
That doesn't make sense.
when did we
because I'm
saw
trying to
her?
think of when she was born. It
We
does
saw her
not
in
make
the,
sense.
in the 90s, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she came to San Francisco. Anyway.
97 or so, I'd say.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, at Julie Ring's Heart and Soul. She was
Yeah.
still totally happening. Yeah. Great vocalist. Anyway, long career. And here's one. My point is that here's one from her very, very early days with the Gene Krupa Band. And the Teen Tech has something to say. What is a Teen Tech? There is nothing to say? I think she's just telling me to cut it.
Anyhow.
She's also the producer of the show. Maybe the director. She's not paying. So let's call it that. Anyway. All right. Again, we have some Boogie Woogie fans out there. What do you got, Steve Lucky?
I got a tune called the Boogie Blues.
Woo!
What?
Yeah, Steve Lucky. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Woo! Steve Lucky.
Get us some more, Carmen, get it.
All right, let's do this. Don't the bloom on the clouds shining through the trees. Don't the moon look lonesome shining through the trees. arms look lonesome when your baby backs up to leave. Well, I'm going to the mountain, see that baby of mine. Yes, I'm going up to the mountain, call that baby of mine. But something tells me he's not coming back this time. We'll have to go to the country. Sorry, but I can't take you. Well, I'm going up the country. Sorry, but I can't take you. Nothing up there a city man like you could do. Here we go. He's got a face like a fish, shaped like a frog. But when he loves me, I holler, ooh, hot dog. Love that man better than I do myself. 'Cause I'm all alone on the shelf, on the shelf.
Boogie Blues, our first time
The
performing
Boogie
that one.
Blues. Yeah, it's Lita O'Day with the Gene Krupa band. That one was in my father's.
Actually, it's not our first time performing that, is it?
No, we did that with Michael Andrews' big band.
Yeah,
Did we?
In Palm Springs, yeah.
Oh, what did he call his band? Yeah, Michael Andrews from Florida. Oh my gosh, love his music and his band. Remember? And then the Olympic skater did her routine to that original tune of his. She just loved to cha-cha.
All right.
He just wants to twist. And then the groove would change. Anyway, he's a great singer. He had a great band. Yeah, I forgot we did that. Teen Tech, were you going to say something? No? Okay. Any comments in the thread that you're able to see?
I wish you could see the faces she makes at us sometimes.
Anyway, are there any comments? Just out of complete curiosity.
Okay, there are comments, but they're not repeatable, I guess.
Any comments? Any dedications? Let's do one right now, Steve.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's a couple that we've gotten to know over the years. They live somewhere in the Concord area. We've seen them every time that we performed at the Concord Outdoor Concert Series, which we've done a number of times. We always love it so much fun. They're always there, and they've seen us almost every time we've played at Armando's in Martinez, which is a super fun place. I hope somehow Armando's comes back to life. They went down before the pandemic. You can't blame it on the pandemic. But yeah, we have to wish happy birthdays to both Karen Prindle, whose birthday was last week and we missed it last Saturday, and Brian Prindle, whose birthday was Thursday or Friday this week.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, they're musicians
Love you guys.
too. They're musicians too.
We miss you.
And
Longtime friends
Yeah.
and supporters of our various bands. So this goes out to you guys. Here's one from our first CD, Come Out Swingin'. You ready, Stevie?
yeah. One, two, three, four.
Where's my gravy? Give me my gravy.
Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good gravy, that's all I need. When nothing makes it gravy. Like a big old joint of meat. Put it in the oven till the juices run out. It makes a gravy that can't be beat.
Where's my gravy?
Come on, baby.
Give me my gravy.
That's what I want. Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good gravy, that's all I need. truck stop back home so greasy that it blew my mind.
Where's my gravy? Give me my gravy.
Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good, good gravy, that's all I need. Carmen, that's what I want for Father's Day, some gravy.
There's nothing I like better than make gravy for my man. I give my cook and everything I got, even though my kitchen gets awful hot. Where's my gravy? Give me my gravy.
Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good, good gravy, that's all I need. Well, you know, there isn't a better way than biscuits and gravy to start your day. A big buttery biscuit sure is fine. It always makes me rise and shine. I've never been one for culinary science, but for gravy I've developed a distinct reliance. Ain't my favorite, where to begin? I guess it's the one driven down my chin. Where's my gravy? I give me my gravy. Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good, good gravy, that's all I need.
Where's my gravy? Give me my gravy.
Come on now. Tasty gravy, yes indeed. A good, good gravy, that's all I need.
Where's my gravy? Oh,
Oh, yeah, indeed. Where beeth my gravy?
I believe your gravy beeth over here on the organith.
An organith?
Can you do that in Pig Latin? By the way,
I
another
am an organith.
Anita O'Day, fun fact, her name was, I think, Anita Colton. And she wanted to make money, so she changed her name to O'Day, which is Pig Latin for dough, which is what she hoped to make.
Some dough,
She
Ray
wanted to
me.
make some dough, which is what she, yes, isn't that kind of interesting? And that goes out to all the Pig Latin fans. You know who you are.
It's Pig Latin, and I used to speak a different kind of language.
Sorry. No, nothing to be alarmed about, folks. I caught it.
Pi Big Latin, Pi Big Libetibin.
Oh, yeah, what was yours?
Yep.
Yeah, you and Margaret, are you out there?
I don't know.
Margaret was Steve Lucky's best ma'am. He didn't have a best man, he had a best ma'am. Those are the kind of guys that I like. The ones that have best ma'ams. But anyway, yeah, you and Margaret, what did you do?
No, it wasn't Margaret, it was somebody else.
Oh, darn it.
So instead of like Pig Latin where you just like put A after your consonant, we put in Y, a YB. So my name would be Stybeev Libakaibi.
Stibey Libakaibi.
And this is Kaibar Maiben Gaibatibit.
No offense, but you sound a little rusty.
Yeah, I am. Here at the Haiba Maiband Ibor Gaiban.
Woo!
What do we have first? Oh, yeah.
Let's
Nice.
do it. It's time for the ham and cheese, folks. Steve Lucky and I have Steve Lucky and the Rumba Bums, and then we also have our organ band, which is the ham and cheese combo. Or when it's just the two of us performing, it's the ham and cheese half sandwich. And we have our first gig before a live audience at the Royal Cuckoo Organ Lounge in San Francisco. That will be Friday, June, I think it's the 25th. Royal Cuckoo on Mission Street where it hits Valencia. So psyched! We went in there the other night and I just got goosebumps hearing LeVay Smith, Chris Siebert, and Mike Olmos play.
That was great.
Woo! Well, I hope you can join us. Maybe we'll do some live streaming from there, but it won't be the same because we won't get to talk with you. I'm sure you'll like that. Ready?
I will.
love how she obeys me. So she blinks, presto, the rain goes. She smiles, up come the rainbows. Cars stop, even the trains go slow. When she goes by, she sprinkles sunshine every rafter. She fills the air with laughter. We're close as a quarter after 3. There's no one like Jeannie. I'll introduce you to her, but there's no use, sir, 'cause my Jeannie's in love with me. 'Cause my Jeannie's in love with me. Yes, master. Oh, yeah.
Miss Carmen, get it? Doing what she does best.
Right, it's not called the Hamid cheese for nothing. So, right, this is, as you might have guessed, the cheese portion of the evening. And we would be remiss if we didn't offer several offerings of various cheeses.
True.
Right?
That's right. Here's something a little spicier.
This one isn't too cheesy. This is, I don't know who wrote this tune. Do you? This next one.
It sounds like one of those tunes that they wrote.
On the spot in the recording studio?
Yeah, or on a gig or something. Our brother Jack McDuff, one of my biggest. He's probably my biggest organ influence.
Woo! Yes.
And the original recording included one of Carmen's biggest.
Oh my God, you guys, George Benson. Before he was a pop star, he was just a total shredder. He's like 18, 21 years old on these cuts, shredding. That's a lot of reverb, Steve. Steve's on his new organ, thanks to you angel donors for helping him, if I may say, get his organ replaced.
Yes, and but I don't think they can really hear the reverb. I don't have it mic'd up.
I can hear the reverb.
Yeah, it's okay.
And just imagine it.
A little tune called Hot Barbecue.
It's good we're coming up on the summer here, summer solstice. Yeah.
Okay.
Barbecues.
Nice, good long solo, Carmen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot barbecue. Yeah. Carmen, get it on the guitar. All right. Hot barbecue. Hot barbecue. Yeah, that was the maiden voyage for that little number.
Teen Tac, any comments? Anybody we need to do a shout out to? Can you take a look? Little dedications. You have. Okay. I didn't mean to insinuate that you were not looking. I was playing music. I wasn't hovering over your shoulder at every second. You might have known that had you been looking up away from your phone. You would have seen that I wasn't watching you. Okay, so
Work some
nothing to
magic
shout
here.
out for. That's cool. Ooh, I love this song. We're gonna serve up another cheese course. It's time for some extra ripe brie, full fat. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets, and the little man, Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and the soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat. Don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I am irresistible. You fool. Give in, give in, give in. Steve Lucky. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets, and little man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Carmen wants, Carmen gets. Take off your coat. Don't you know you can win? You know exemption to the rule. I'm irresistible. You fool. Give in, give in.
Wow. Miss Carmen, get it.
It's loud in here. Thank you, everybody. Right, that's what I'm thinking too. Probably, I'm not sure.
So that means it's time to move back to the banana.
Teen Tech, would you mind doing the honors? Ouch, huh?
Yeah,
And
as
while we're
as we mentioned last week, the two-camera thing was, ended up with some problems with it. So we're back to
yeah,
our low-tech one-camera
we haven't-
shot.
well, we do have the overhead cam. We haven't sorted it out yet.
Oh yeah, we have two cameras still.
I'm not sure what happened, but
We were in three cameras before. Okay.
I know, very high tech, very high tech. Hey, Teen Tech, can you tell if this music stand is out of the way? Ah, it's great. Looks good. All right.
Muy
Yeah,
bien.
I don't know. Every time we switched, we had two cameras going. We'd switch over, even though they were both connected to all the software that makes it happen. There was a very noticeable lag or delay between the video and the sound.
One of
Couldn't
the
figure
cameras,
that out.
which was really goofy.
So what do we have?
Here we have a tune by one of my early influences.
Another influence. I love it.
The great Mose Allison. Yeah, I just covered him when I was in my teens, and just loved his songwriting and his piano playing and his vocal style. I liked it all. And
Really cool phrasing and his songwriting. And very unique, right? Definitely created his own style.
He's kind of like a blues Faulkner, you know. It's like got this,
Steve Lucky's an avid reader of fiction, so he
He's-
just compared Mose Allison to William
he's
Faulkner.
like a Southern Gothic blues guy in a way. It's pretty cool.
Wow. That's a pretty cool compliment. Anyway, the lyrics are so funny in this tune. I hope you can hear it. I've asked Steve to try and enunciate so you can hear the lyrics, because the guy's just a clever writer.
Yeah, I'll try and speak clearly. Called "I'm a Wild Man." 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I'm a wild man. I'm just a real cool cat by Geiger. I'm just a wild man. I got breakfast with a tiger. You better smile, man. You know that I'm wild. I'm just a wild man. I took a caravan and slowed it. I'm just a wild man. I had $1 million and showed it. I ran the Nile, man. You know that I'm wild. Don't stop, Carmen. Play some blues for us. Carmen, get it. I'm just a wild man. I did a dance with Satan's grandma. Just a wild man. I cut a redwood with a handsaw. I swam the Nile, man. You know that I'm wild. no father style man, just a wild man. Take trouble with a smile, man. Don't touch that dial, man. Oh, you know that I'm wild.
What's your favorite lyric out of that tune?
Uh,
He's a wild man. What proves that he's a wild man?
I did a dance with Satan's grandma. I'm just a wild man. I cut a redwood with a handsaw.
I love that. I cut a
And he
redwood
says,
with
I ran a
handsaw.
mile, man, which is not too wild for me, but
He ran a mile, yeah.
but in the, I guess 50s jazz musician, that's a wild thing to do, you know.
Woo!
But I'm a 60s jazz musician. And I can do it.
Hey, you guys, sign up for our email newsletter. I just thought of this. And send in a photo of you and or your loved ones or enemies and or your pets enjoying a Steve and Carmen live stream, and we will include that photo in
Thank you
our
to Lisa Welch for
email newsletter.
sending Mimi watching us last week.
Yes, we'll include that in our email newsletter. Bonus points if you have a clever caption to include with it. And then sometime when we make T-shirts and we print them, we'll send you one. Right, Steve?
Whatever Carmen says.
Whatever Carmen wants, Carmen gets. Okay, right now we're going to play a song that Steve Lucky wrote. It was a special.
I just want to, before we go, I want to mention that we had to jettison a song that hopefully we'll play next week.
Yeah, it was super cheesy. I was excited to do it, but it just we just didn't have together.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it just was going to be like a train wreck in the parlance.
Wasn't to our low level of professionalism.
In the parlance of musicians that get to be a train wreck.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's super cheesy. We actually played it for a rabbi's birthday party, and he sang, and we backed him up. And we're like, "This is a great freaking tune."
It was his retirement party.
It was retirement party.
It was a
great,
cantor.
It was a cantor. Yeah, it was great tune. And then somebody compared us to Steve and Edie.
It was Catherine.
It was?
Catherine, I don't know if your last name is Langan or not, but
Oh, right.
we have a Steve and Edie number in the works for you, okay? So couldn't quite get it together this week because you just like got the spark going on Thursday night for me, and
I know. And that album, my dad had a couple of their albums in his collection. Not that he ever played them, but I certainly knew who they were. Anyway, so stay tuned for next week. But right now we're going to play a song that Steve Lucky wrote as a tribute to one of our favorite guitarists. This is for a basically commissioned, if you will, for free.
got paid.
No, we got paid to do the performance, but Tom Mazzolini, the director of the San Francisco Blues Festival, which is now defunct, but Tom still has a radio show, right?
yes. And by the way, folks, any of our songs couldn't be purchased as an EFT if you'd
What?
like to put out some big money. I'll record
does
it
that
for you,
mean?
and you can have the original. Yeah, I'll talk. You know about it. You just forgot. About it.
EFT? What the hell does that stand for?
It's a,
Come on.
something that's going to make us rich, Carmen. That's what it is. Yeah, let's play the song.
You freak. Oh my God. So you don't have to put up with? Anyway. So Tom Masley wanted us to do a special set in tribute to the great Jump Blues band. So Steve wrote this tune, like I mentioned, in tribute to the late great Aaron T-Bone Walker. It's called Bowlin' with Jones. Yeah.
You got that thing cranked to 12?
I do. Can't keep my mic stand from there. Ah! Okay, ready?
Yeah. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
on the piano. Thank you, folks. That's going to wrap it up for us this evening. Steve Lucky on the piano. My name is Carmen. We're the band leaders of Steve Lucky and the Rumble Bums. We also have the ham and cheese combo. Give a round of applause for the Teen Tech behind the scenes. Teen Tech, woo! She also gratefully accepts tips to help fund her summer before she starts ninth grade. Hey guys, we actually have some shows coming up to end sort of a turnaround in the pandemic here, in the COVID-19 pandemic. Steve Lucky and I are playing for the first time with our band, Steve Lucky and the Rumble Bums, before a live audience since everything was shut down because of COVID in March 2020. So it's been about 15 months, 16 months. We're going to play at the Club Deluxe, 1511 Haight Street, the fabulous, retrolicious Club Deluxe, where we were playing the first Friday of every month before the pandemic hit. We hope to see you there. It's a little bit different schedule as they start to open up. That's going to be Friday, July 2nd, 8 to 11 p.m. It's a very, very small cover charge. I think it's like $5 to get in. Anyway, full bar, 21 and over. There's some room to dance. We hope to see you there. We also have the ham and cheese combo. Actually, it's just the half sandwich. Just the two of us at the Royal Cuckoo, playing for the first time before a live audience together, like we did many, many times before the pandemic hit. That's Friday, June 25th. That's a Friday at the Royal Cuckoo Organ Lounge, San Francisco on Mission Street. Check out our friends LeVay Smith and the Red Hot Skillet Lickers. They're performing at SF Jazz Festival in Palo Alto as part of Stanford Jazz. That's in July with their full band with fantastic players. You don't want to miss that. Check out on their website, levaysmith.com. And yes, if you enjoyed the show, please send some money our way. We appreciate it. We have yet to actually perform a gig together before a live audience like we used to play several times a week. So our income has been greatly inhibited during this pandemic. So if you can, and we know not all of you are in a position to do so, but if you're able to, we do appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. We hope to see you soon. Everybody take good care. We're going to be here next week.